episode of The Daily Beard. Let's talk today about progressive lenses. And I know I've talked about this before, and I'm talking about it again. Progressive lenses are where you have different diopters in one lens, right? They can be bifocals, where it's just two sets, distance and reading in the bottom, distance up close, and progressive, muddly diopters from the top to bottom. I don't love them. I don't love any kind of lens that has more than one focal plane built into it, because depending on where you look, the focal plane keeps changing. And one thing that your visual cortex is not a fan of is changing focal planes. Remember, it's not built into your biology. The visual cortex doesn't have a reference. It doesn't understand why your vision keeps changing. No good. It's no good if you want to improve your eyesight. If you want to improve your eyesight, you need a close-up focal plane and a distance focal plane that is really consistent, where lighting change is affected, where your mood affects it, where your diet affects it, where life affects it. And that, over a period of 3 to 4 months with a little bit of challenge, allows your biology to make changes that help improve your eyesight. Progressive lenses mess that all up because the focal plane changes. It's a neat idea. And also the other problem is if you give them to a child especially, because, right, child, whiteboard, reading, it is more comfortable to look straight ahead, right? So when a child is looking at the book, the child doesn't keep the head here and start looking down. The child moves the head and still looks straight ahead to the higher diopters. That's what happens, right? So the progressive lenses there aren't super effective. You can't control that well, right? And it makes eye movement even more weird and unnatural if you try to enforce it. The only time it works, progressive lenses work, is when you have presbyopia, you can't see clearly up close, and you have myopia. So now you can see better when you look through the bottom of the lens. So you force yourself to do it because that's just what works, right? So for vision improvement, progressive lenses, and no good. It's not good. That's it for this episode of Daily Beard. Hope you enjoyed it. More coming soon. Blah. See you in the next one.
Meow, 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 meow.